Hey, my friends, for everyone who is feeling down right now, because I saw in the comments some of you are going through hard times, I want to give you a short message. We are back in this beautiful place in the forest, and this is what I do when I need to recharge my batteries. Because, sometimes we go through some mental processes, right? Sometimes we need to process something, sometimes we need to figure out something. And for some people, it can be, those can be smaller things, smaller challenges to overcome. And some people, those are bigger challenges. Some people have lost their jobs. Some people went through relationships challenges, and those things are not easy to handle. And I've noticed in the comments, like, there's always so much love, and I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for all of you, seeing you evolving, seeing you working on yourself. But for those of you who are going through hard times, my friends, everything will work well. Do not fall into a trap of fear. So, what is a trap of fear? We need to understand how our emotions works, because the biggest problem in society is that we don't understand our emotional system. Every time when we are overthinking something, we are under the law cause and effect. Every time when we are thinking, we are under the law of cause and effect. Cause is a thought, effect is an emotion. So when we say that we're going through hard times, that we don't know how we will deal with whatever we are dealing with, it's because we are caught at certain emotional state. So we need to recognize, what is that emotion? Is it fear? Is it frustration? Is it anger? Is it, whatever can you find? Whatever can you find or sense or recognize within you, identify it. Say to yourself, I'm afraid. It's okay feeling fear. Sometimes people think like when we are feeling bad, we need to force into positive thinking. It's not working. I always say to you, pay attention to your self-talk. Use loving and compassionate words towards yourself. But if you are feeling afraid because of a certain thing, a forced positive thinking will not work. Forced positive thinking will not work. That's why it doesn't matter how hard you try, right? Thinking positively, it's not working. So why is that? Because emotion is driving you, not thought. Emotion is driving you, certain emotion. So identify it. Recognize, what do you feel or how do you feel. You can write it down and then recognize what thoughts are triggering that emotion. That's how we are practicing self-awareness. Self-awareness basically means to become more aware of how we feel and how we think. Look at that. It's impossible to feel bad and walk at that beautiful place. So go into nature, my friends. And if it's not possible to go into nature, meditate and visualize like you're walking with me here. Look at that. Our giant friends. Such a stillness, right? Such a stillness here. So, hard times are always made by us. It doesn't mean that the circumstances are not bad. They can be challenging. We're always in certain challenges. Every day can be a bit challenging. But it's normal, it's okay. It's nothing wrong with that. But when we start suffering over our suffering, that's where we start, that's where we fall into that trap of certain emotional states which are reaffirming how bad our life is. So it's all a choice, my friends, and a decision that we can make right at this moment. To say, well, right now I will identify how I feel. I will admit to myself, well, I'm angry on this system. I'm angry on that person. Okay, put it out. Put it out of yourself. Observe the nature, what animals are doing when they are feeling angry. They are shaking their bodies. Animals are shaking their bodies to let go of the energy that is not serving them anymore. We can shake our bodies as well. What our ancient ancestors were doing, they were dancing. They were dancing to shake off the negative energy. Go and dance, go and sing, go and draw and paint and write. Go for a run, do a workout, do a yoga. You will see, sometimes meditation is just not enough. Because the energy is in our physical body. So we need to shake it off. Right? We need to shake it off. And we need to do something about it. So if you're having a hard times right now, maybe you don't know how will you pay your bills. I was there. But I can tell you, I had no idea from where the money will come. But if not before the last day of the date on the bill, I got the money. That's where I started trusting in the universe. I started trusting that there actually is a force which is supporting my process of growth. So what I need to pay attention is to do my best. To do my best in any kind of, sorry for that, I have something. In any kind of situation, do your best. Prove yourself to yourself that you can do it. Nobody else can do it if you are not ready to do it. Believe in yourself. And then take care of your mind. Then take care of the garbage in your mind. There's an old saying which goes like that. Do not chase the butterflies, but rather take care of your inner garden and butterflies will come. Which means do not chase the happiness, do not chase the manifestations, do not chase the money and things and all the beauty. It's already present. We just need to take care of what is not supporting ourselves to see more of it. Well, maybe you don't have the money, but you probably have certain talents or certain gifts which can provide you more money. We all have them, we just need to recognize them. Taking care of your inner garden means to cleanse yourself of all the possible thoughts which are blocking you in order to thrive. So how to do that? Most of those thinking patterns have been developed in our childhood. From 0 to 7 years old, we've been observing and copying everything that was happening in our environment. From our parents, to teachers, to everyone who was around us. And we've been just installing everything we've seen, we've been installing into our subconscious mind. Subconscious mind is a mind of a habit. And suddenly, when we get older, we started thinking for ourselves. But we found out that most of those thoughts are similar to our parents' thoughts, are similar to our friends' thoughts, are similar to the thoughts of everyone who was around us. And we say, well, am I truly free right now, or I'm just a copy of my environment? And that's where we start awakening. That state of awareness where we recognize that we can change our mind. That's where we start taking care of our inner garden. We start pulling out the weeds, or how it's called, the unnecessary data. We pull it out. We cleanse it from what is not serving that garden. And we plant the seeds for our future. Who you want to be in your future. Who you want to become. Who you are about to become. Plant the seeds. And then it takes a certain amount of awareness to recognize it takes time to grow. Seeds take time to grow. So patience, my friends. If you're not manifesting your dreams, it's because the life is training you to be patient. Patience is one of the hardest things to learn, but it's one of the greatest things to know, how to be patient. So remember that always everything is working for you. If you're going through hard times, there's a reason behind it. And the reason is that in front of you is a truly beautiful life. But in order to get there, you need to let go of the stuff which is not supporting you anymore. And letting go of the stuff which is not supporting us anymore requires a certain amount of energy, certain amount of focus, certain amount of time. And it's okay if you're feeling bad about it. A part of us is dying in that process. As I said in the previous video, a part of us is dying, so a new self can be born, right? So a new self can be born. It's a beautiful process, and I can tell you everything will work out better than you can ever imagine, because life works that way. Pay attention to the small wonders of life, which are always present all around you. They're always there. And follow the laws of nature, because there's a divine within them. There's a divine force. Everything is going to be perfectly well. So this is it for today, my friends. Have a beautiful day. I'm sending you all love, blessings, and lots of power. See you in the next one. One love.